And she's gone. She pays a visit, and she vanishes. Meow.
Yeah, good.
Well, yeah.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Why did he challenge that horrible...
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
I don't mean to be grim, but could Harlow have taken him?
Archie's satchel is missing, so he may have left on his own. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
Is there anything more you can tell me about Harlow?
He's Victor Rookwood's second in command. A miserable, awful creature. Vicious and murderous.
What reason would Harlow have to kill your husband?
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered some of what he's been up to. I begged him to leave it alone, but he was convinced that...
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home. When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little
Revelio.
Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone killed him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
Revelio.
Wolves! Prepare for a fight. I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around. 'Cause I thought a fight.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again.
Revelio!
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way. Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Revelio!
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be expected to feed him.
It is as I feared. They have Archie. Be on your guard. There can be no mistakes.
What shall you do now?
Benita.
Rookwood, you will not survive this fight!
Okay. Big
I
tent.
did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
This tent is huge.
You don't think you saw it happen? No. regret that. You will pay. You've made a grave mistake. Perhaps it's dinner.
Petrificus totalis!
You're going to regret that.
Yes, lots of full. To sell some of our gear. How do we get down there?
I need your help.
Archie. Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open. Hello, Hamora.
Hey, thank you for the follow.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Oh, Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe. Mr. Filbert. And I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
He's already after us.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
Alright, there's like shop things this way.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
I'll hold on to that stuff.
I hope to see you again sometime.
All right. Let's work on some of these assignments. Ruined castle, fortress of some sort. Oh, the capture card's acting dumb. I don't know why I need that new part to come in so I can deal with this. Right, that's my... Yes.
Levioso!
Everything's all right now.
Want one more. Get one more.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Alright. Fun adventures. Your card. I don't know why it's...
Confringo!
I don't know why it's like that, why it's acting up all of a sudden. These are the issues I've been dealing with this PC. So I can't wait to rebuild it. With some new old parts.
Confringo! Confringo! Incendio! Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
Hello. It's not often I see Hogwarts students here during the school year. I'm Priya Treadwell at your service, and I sell a variety of travelling necessities.
What do you have for sale?
That's why I wanted to look at those.
So nice of you to stop by.
Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! 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 Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Levioso! assignment's all finished.
There's a second one somewhere I can grab, maybe. Right here, there it is.
There. Not going to hurt you.
Okay. Alright, back to Hogwarts. Usually there's a waiting spot. Let me see. Oh. Damn capture card.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh. Can't say I'm terribly fond of all the dung in this class.
I take it you're ready to learn your...
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Oh, I should edit.
Bombarder!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control. Textbook execution. Bravo.
Okay. Need to make the Thunder Brew. We gotta go to. I think we were saving up money so we could get the recipe for that.
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort something out.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
I'm hoping we have everything we need. Oh, we don't have a shivel fig fruit. We...
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Let's see. Guess we'll go back, see if we can buy what we need.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
Oh, he doesn't have.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Hmm. Blah, 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 blah. Figure out where we find this. I'll have to Google it quick. See. Write it down so I can spell it, and let's look this up. Or do we have to grow it? Oh, okay, we can buy it. Or at least the seeds to grow it. That's what I wanted.
do without her.
Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Revelio.
Alright, now we should be good to go. Why can't I? Need a medium plant. No, I want it. We've got no money.
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, We each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
Was it Serona Ryan?
It was indeed. How on earth did you know that?
Serona has been a good friend to me as well. In fact, I retrieved a box of letters from Mrs. Sprottle for her.
Oh, darling Mrs. Sprottle. She was always astonished I knew as much magic as I did, being Muggle-born. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
We can't use. Alright, well. We'll need to, do some stuff to get some money. Alright.
These rocks have seen better days.
I haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough beef flesh for everyone.
Confringo! Bombarda! Is that Inferius wearing a woolly jumper? That must be Bardo. Confringo! Incendio! Jumper. I'm not sure Madame Beaumont would want to know what really happened to him.
Resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Come now, don't be stingy.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
Madame Beaumont, I believe I have some news of your brother.
Badolf? What do you know of my brother?
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd!
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No. No. This can't be. Oh.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph! Bardolph, my dear, dear brother.
Okay.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Okay. So far, nothing that makes us money.
Hey you, Hufflepuff.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Hufflepuff.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Missed one.
Oh, come on.
Did it!
Come on. Remember how to fly.
Oh! This is rather fun. Made it.
Come on, stay going. Come on.
Did it.
Oh, because we missed. Ooh, we had had it if we didn't miss it too.
Glad to see I'm still the reigning champion. But what say you? Want to try again?
Ready when you are. done. Now that's more like it. Made it. Could have done better. Did it? Success. Brilliant. That wasn't too bad.
All right.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from... You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke, whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
All right, let's see.
Oh, you're back. With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
No, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worry that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it. Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality broom flight, nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine, says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Elliot Smethwick had let the naysayers get to him, we would never have had the cushioning charm. I don't listen to them.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. how to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed.
See what this is. I thought we had finished this one, finding all the little statues.
Hello again.
Clever. How offensive. Next.
Fine, a genius. Happy
Possibly.
now? But I'll allow your limp vocabulary. This disillusionment charm.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, thank you. The fewer of these statues I see, the better. You keep your eye out for others, and I'll teach you more about Alahomora.
Where should I look for more demiguise statues and moons?
All of my usual haunts, which incidentally have now become quite haunting. Here in the castle, in Hogsmeade, and believe it or not, in some of the surrounding hamlets. Oh, my tormentor is nothing if not thorough. Kept me from all my usual engagements for an eternity now.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery and valor, especially since they can only be collected at night.
Oh, we only have one? Alright, let's work on this one. I thought we had more than that. What am I doing?
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He... Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
Not what I wanted.
Someone messing about. Halt! Let me out, so!
What have you done?
Oh, we need gold for stuff, so we should probably...
Victory that came none too soon. Ugh.
Protego! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio!
Levioso!
Take a duck shot! Confringo!
Confringo!
I see you! Levioso! Would you like me to put you down?
Incendio!
Confringo!
No.
This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside.
Alright, let's see what we got inside.
Incendio! Hobbs's master is awful. Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here? Incendio. It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave. Incendio! Incendio! That didn't sound particularly reassuring. Incendio! Confringo! Bombarda!
Okay. Got that way.
Incendio! Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs. Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders. That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave.
Alright, back to...
I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
$102 gold. That's probably not enough. Probably have some stuff to sell.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke mentioned you might be interested in learning how to breed beasts.
Interesting. I don't remember bringing that topic up.
Revelio.
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for. A pleasure doing business with you.
Medium potions. T-shape potions. $3,000. Oh, it's 3 medium pots. What about one with just 1 medium pot? $750.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Compulso. Accio.
We need medium potting beds to grow the fluxweed. probably need them to grow the other ones too. Well, we could probably buy the other ones. Need gold. Let's... Hey, thank you for the follow.
Revelio.
Over there and that way.
The lab returns to the... No, too hard. No.
The beasts are safe now.
Patrol. Potatoes! Expulso!
Satisfying. Incendio.
Incendio! Come now! Incendio!
Levioso.
Stop that!
Does that not be an attack of some sort?
Potato! You will pay for your deeds. Quite conductive, aren't we? You will not survive this. Expulso! I quit
Oof, that was a tough fight.
What's this? You can't slay one of my own! You will!
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio! Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelt. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Revelio.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Please don't mind dying to make me a few sickles. They know the lies and falsehoods no one's mightier in Rookwood.
Nothing to poach in Arrowshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble, if you ask me. Perhaps I shall scout around Fellcroft for something to poach. Ah! What was that? Huh? Protego!
Oh, forever. Protego! That was a mistake.
I'll watch the light come out of your eyes. That's proper people, that is!
Oh. I wasn't paying attention. Where does it put us?
I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named.
One of the little bastards scratched me. I'll let him live just long enough to regret it.
Someone's going to regret trespassing.
Protego! Bring that! Did I hurt you? Protego! You haven't got a friend.
What a waste of my time.
Damn it.
Come to think, beasts were made to be skinned and eaten.
Nothing to poach in Arrowshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble.
Let me take a look and see if there are any hints quick. Just have to
Legs are far too brittle.
carefully pick them off. Need to watch out for the ones that protect themselves.
I shan't be having none of your nonsense. Do me like that again and you'll soon find yourself with now but poachers at your back.
It's been ages since I found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft. Huh? I heard something.
Potato!
Very weak.
That's just fearful.
I could do this. Oh, at least.
Confringo! I think that one hurt. Is that the best you got?
Incendio!
Dependent. You'll pay for that! Reducto! Levioso! No! Not so tough now! Levioso!
Confringo!
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Reparo.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
They say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Not much longer now. Soon our necks will be out from under wizarding boots. Wizard kind will pay for what they've done.
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Confringo!
You dare slay one of my own! You will fall!
Getting in a bit of practice, are we? That's it. Lightfooted's the word. Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Aloha, Mora.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! I think you'll get out of here.
I will.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. You're not going to... Over here! Such arrogance.
Do you? See how you like this?
You may want to back for more, and in fact, shall we finish what we started? Now, the lab returns to the
I won't go down to these endings.
I'll have taken
Ah.
That was a Hebridean.
Oh, come on.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Really?
It flew off. Does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
What is up with this?
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving...
Really?
Later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Uh, 604, not. But we got stuff to sell. So we might actually be able to... get what we need. We have just enough time. Potentially.
Take your time looking about. Curious. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help. Nothing like finding just
Capture card or PC or both is starting to piss me off.
When you have a moment, please come and talk to Deke. Spare a moment. Deke has an idea to share with you.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
I don't know, Deke. Sounds a lot of work. Can't I just carry on rescuing beasts?
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
I don't know if ready for that just yet. Minutes left on it.
Revelio.
Just waiting for that to finish.
Have you rescued the thestrals and purchased the spellcraft for the breeding pen?
Got what? 8 minutes left. want to get too involved in stuff. Cool. See if we can get this going and make the potions so that after we can add that one so we know what we're doing. I don't think we've got fluxweed seeds on us, unfortunately. To make a thunder brew and then use it against enemies. Wait, let me check on a few things here. This will most likely be the last thing we do. At least I want to get the potion made by the end of today, so that tomorrow we can start off, we can complete that. At some point we gotta find the fluxweed seed, get that planted.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Oh, lovely.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Okay. We just need to make gold. It would be nice to be able to make a whole bunch of, or at least get the spellcraft to make a table that's got multiple planting beds on it, so we can plant multiple things for our stuff. 6 minutes. Wonder if we're able to speed up. Oh, we don't have that here. Yes, I think tomorrow we'll finish up Sharp's assignment 2. Take a look at Professor Weasley's assignment. Hopefully we can find enough gold to purchase fluxweed seeds, grow and harvest them, and then we need to get the other combat plants. Well, I think all 3 of the combat plants have all them. Again, we'll need gold for that. We'll see how much trouble we're in with Natty and her mom. Go talk with Poppy. I'm gonna have to look up a chart or map to see where all these moons are, so we can just kind of run around and grab all them so we can get this done. Perhaps take a look at this one to get the Thestrals. And we'll need gold to buy the spellcraft for the breeding pen. So I think we can get a bunch done tomorrow, as long as we can make this last little bit of progress. Where are we at? 5 minutes. Alright, we're going to take a little bit of a break while we wait for that, because I have to use the restroom. And then hopefully this will be almost done when we get back. So don't go anywhere. I will be back momentarily. Got like 25 seconds left. Means this is probably... That's done. Oh, he's just gonna keep growing. So yeah, we're definitely gonna need... Well, we can make more of these tables if we need to. For stuff. Okay. We'll make a couple Thunder Brews here. Come on up, baby. Good floofer. Good fluff. Can you yell into the microphone? Say hi. Hi to everybody. So, where you going? What are you investigating up on the desk, kitty cat? That is my elbow. What? What do you want? Another one. Cool, we can leave it alone and brew. Okay. Inventory. Buffskin fur. Knee. Oh, we don't have any buckwheat. I picked some up. We shall have to fix that. These are gonna be a bit, yeah. So I'll get the second potion. And then that puts us in a good spot for tomorrow. Pretty good progress. On 20 seconds. What you yelling about, kitty cat? Alright, cool.